Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geeked. But we encourage you to stay geeked, man. Listen, it is the man that's decided to choose the dark side. It is your boy Darth Rail in the building. What up, man?
Mhm. It's your boy. Just gonna keep it plain and simple. Star Wars wheel. What it do?
Yes, sir, man. Listen, you guys already know how we do on this channel, man. We talk about all things that evolve in the geek culture when it comes to TV and movies. And listen, man, it's always news coming out, man, in the geek culture when it involving TV and movies. So it's never a dull moment. But we definitely appreciate y'all joining us. We appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys, man, talking about some of the things that y'all love too. So listen, man, if you're new to the channel, if you're into that type of stuff, man, into that type of content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Help us build the channel up, man. We're still trying to build the channel up. We're still trying to make it to our second goal of 500. So we're still a young YouTube channel. And also, too, everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button to help us build the algorithm up, man. To find more geeks like yourselves to come on over here and geek out with your boys, man. So yeah, cuz you ready to get into it, man?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Listen, man. We got the shirts on, as you know.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a dead giveaway. Also, if you seen the thumbnail, you know what time it is. Some news has come down. A certain show, cuz favorite show of all time. He said if he had a jersey, he would definitely get it. Uh, the Acolyte has been canceled for season 2. Um, we're gonna definitely get into it here, man. I'm trying to think how to put this, cause I think underwhelming is an understatement.
Yeah.
Cause we'll get into it, man. Listen, so this is a decision that came down from Lucasfilms here, man, on the cancellation of the Acolyte. It says Star Wars Acolyte canceled, will not get a second season on Disney Plus. The Acolyte will not be moving forward with the second season, so that Darth Plagueis tease was for nothing. And we all could have used more scenes of Manny with the lightsaber. Yeah, he was probably one of the best parts of that show, man.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, cuz that seems to be one of the big topics that's been going on in the interwebs, man. What's up, cuz? What's on your Lucasfilm? We trust mind out here, man.
Man, I haven't said Lucasfilms we trusted a long time, man.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's actually it's kind of upsetting because of like the Darth Plagueis. It, my God, like dude with those lightsabers. Just once they actually let them fight when they got to the planet, and like it was him against the Jedi, and then like the episode 5, it was just fire, and like at that point, how episode 5 was, it was like this is what they need. Like focus on this. Like this it doesn't have to be just like all action and don't have any sort of like storyline or anything like that. But like this guy's the focus. Like we need to follow this guy, for him to do what he did, for him to survive, and then like it was like, yo, they found the dude to carry, especially when it comes to like the TV side of Star Wars. Like they found a guy. Like this is your guy. This is what you should build around this person. And it sucks that they end up canceling because I feel like so personally, I hate it when shows only get one season, especially ones that are can have that intriguing moment. Primarily because it doesn't give them a chance to truly flesh out stuff. You know, yes, we had our complaints of the show as far as like it didn't follow the history of Star Wars, and the a lot of the failures that has been plaguing Lucasfilms as far as like storytelling and stuff. Like those have been issues, but you, I still think like a season 2, it still deserves a season 2 just to have a chance to fix it. Because like what I constantly go back to is Halo. Halo season 1 it was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay, right? And then came out but we got season 2, and season 2 was phenomenal. They fixed a lot of their issues from season 1, and they took off with it. Right? Unfortunately, it got canned after season 2 so far. Hopefully, we get a season 3. But they actually they got the chance to do better. That's what I was hoping with Acolyte. It's like it wasn't great. It had a lot of issues that they had to clean up. But if I would have liked for them to get that opportunity to clean them up, to be able to do the storyline around this guy, now that it has an acolyte, like that would have been pretty phenomenal. What you think?
You really want to know what I think? Cause
You happy?
no. Listen, man. I'm not one of those people that's out here rejoicing in the streets they canceled it. I don't like for projects that I looked forward to being canceled, bro. Like I want the project to be successful. I want it to be good. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of the people like I don't like it, so just cancel the whole thing. I'm not one of those people, bro. Because hey,
Yeah,
there are people out there who did like the Acolyte. I'm not gonna sit there and say nobody liked it, right?
yeah,
This is the thing for me, bro. We kind of voiced our opinions on the Acolyte here. Um, was it a great show? No. There were standouts. We talked about Saul being the standout.
yeah.
Uh, the young Darth apprentice. Well, he's not apprentice. He was the guy who was kind of trying to
Get one
bring in
kid.
yeah, and her sister. And so but yeah, he was the best part of that. The Sith in the show. He was the best part of that show. Him, Saul, Saul was the best part of that show. The
Yeah.
action was the best part of the show. That might have been the best action I've seen in a long time. Even for the new
Since
ones, the new movies that came out, it's best action I've seen.
since Rogue One, man.
Yeah, and Rogue One didn't have any lightsaber fights in it, bro. And
Not to
so
the end.
yeah, listen, man, look, what me them canceling this series, I'm not surprised. You said because they had Dark Plagueis at the end. They showed. I heard people saying because they had Yoda. Look, man, just because they had those in there does not mean it's merited for a new season.
Yeah,
The show overall was not good, right? And I think Disney sees that. We see that Bob Iger is back in helm. We know how he operates right now.
yeah,
He wants to stop putting out this stuff out here, man. That's not being successful. It's not good
yeah,
quality. He's trying to get away from that. And speaking of
yeah,
quality, man, you've heard me talk about this before. I don't like the fact that Lucasfilm continues to keep throwing these shows out here, but we're not focusing on the film side of things.
yeah,
And we also talked about the fact that it's called Lucas Films, not Lucas Television, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
we started getting we're still getting these underwhelming shows. We talked about the fact that with Star Wars being as big of a property as it is, it needs to be one of those shows where folks look forward to it being an event show like a Game of Thrones or something. We're not getting
yeah,
that. It's to the
yeah,
point that it was to the point I was forgetting that Acolyte was coming on. Like, oh yeah, Acolyte came on today. I forgot. I guess I
yeah.
watch it. It wasn't like, yo, let me run to my seat, sit down, grab me a drink
Yeah.
or something,
Set
and watch
time.
Acolyte. It's none of
Yeah,
that, bro. And also too, man, we look at I always talk about this too. Look at HBO and how they do their shows. Their
yeah.
shows feel cinematic. Their
It's
shows feel cinematic.
yeah.
Shogun felt cinematic. There is
Every
nothing
episode.
cinematic about what's going on with Star Wars with these shows right now, bro. It really feels like throwaway shows. That's what it really feels like. I've been saying that for the longest. I feel
Yeah,
like they're just throwing something on the wall, hoping something sticks. There's no direction. There's no singular vision. I've been saying that for the longest, and it's starting to show in their products, bro. There is no way in the world that Obi-Wan Kenobi show should have bombed the way it did.
yeah,
I also told you this too, cuz there were certain stories or certain ideas from these shows that they should have adapted to a movie.
yeah,
Now, I'm not saying Acolyte, what we saw as the Acolyte, the finished product should have been a movie, but the idea of the Acolyte should have been a movie. It should have
yeah,
been flushed out a little bit better. It should have been invested in a little bit more. That way, it could have been a better product in general, right?
yeah,
Talked about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Remember, we talked about this a while back. Obi-Wan Kenobi was supposed to be a movie. Remember that?
yeah,
It
yeah,
got put on the shelf for a little bit. Um, we didn't hear nothing else about it. Then all of a sudden we heard the idea of coming back out with it. I thought they said he's gonna go ahead and make a movie, and then later on we hear like, "Oh, it's a show."
yeah,
Yeah, we all know how the show turned out. It was not good, bro. Right now, I believe I don't know how many shows Star Wars has had. If you want to include, if you want to break it down to individual seasons, out of every show, every season, that Star Wars has had a show. There's literally only been what 2 seasons, and that's Mandalorian. What am I missing? Uh,
I think.
oh, I'm sorry, Andor.
Yeah.
Andor. So you had
Yeah.
3 seasons of quality content,
Yeah.
and that's out of Boba Fett. That's out of Ahsoka. That's
Yeah.
out of Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's out of
Yeah.
season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
What else am I missing? Oh, that's out of we were just talking about Acolyte.
Yeah. It's been rough.
And I think that's it, probably, right? I can't think off the top of my head, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, like that, and that's what I'm talking about. Cause like, listen, man, I went on a rant before about the whole Kathleen Kennedy thing. Star Wars got to do something, bro.
Yeah.
Star Wars as a property right now is becoming an afterthought. They're hanging on the fact that they're hanging their hats on the fact that we're this storied franchise. It's kind of like you beat like a Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
Cowboys holding on to those 5 rings for the longest, right? But what have
Yeah.
you done lately? You haven't done anything lately. You haven't been to the championship. You ain't won nothing in a while, right?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like with Star Wars right now. It's like you're still hanging on the fact, like, oh, look, remember we did the original trilogy? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what have you done lately though?
Yeah.
But the original trilogy though. Remember that original trilogy? Like, yeah, I understand that, but what have you done lately though?
Yeah.
Like your goal is to win over as many fans as possible, new fans as possible.
Yeah.
Folks like me and you, no matter if it's good or bad, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna go to the movies or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And go talk about it or whatever, right? Your goal is to get more people to come see it, come watch it, and come join this cult of Star Wars fans or whatever, right? And they're not doing that, bro. I feel like now they're alienating a lot of the fans and they're pushing away a lot of the fans right now, bro. And that's the part I don't like, man. Like I said, I went on my rants before about how I feel about the direction of Star Wars. I feel like Star Wars is now becoming like that old NBA player that you try to tell the young folks about and they don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how I feel about Star Wars. And I'm telling you, bro, Star Wars used to be fire back in the day. Yeah, I mean, I seen the last 3 stuff. It's not that ain't that good to me.
It ain't all that.
It's like, God dang it, man. Star Wars, come on, man. I mean, we look bad out here. And that's how I feel about Star Wars right now, man. When I heard this news, I wasn't surprised. To be honest with you, because I didn't even know they were gonna come out with a season 2. So maybe that's why I wasn't surprised when they announced they weren't doing a season 2. That's probably why. Because I knew they weren't. I knew they weren't doing this. I felt like from watching that show, there was nothing that said, you know what, season 2. Watching Andor, I was like, you know what, there is a lot. The way they ended, not just the way they ended, because like you said, this show ended a certain way. It didn't get a sequel. It's not getting another season or whatever, right? So you feel like there was more. You could tell more stories with Andor, and it was good stories, bro. Like I feel like they put a lot of passion into that show. You're not getting that anymore. I told you how I feel about the whole Dave Filoni thing or whatever. I feel like I'm on an island on that. I feel like he's overrated. But I mean, they got him running a lot of this stuff. They're getting good directors. Just like it's just the product, the end product is not good, bro. And I mean, that's the part that's kind of frustrating because it's to the point. Like I know they're coming out with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and it's like I'm not even excited about that movie, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not excited about it. So I don't know, man. What you think? You got anything else?
No. Just looking at the numbers, from what I understand, it was at the lowest this season finale.
Yeah. So with those numbers, though, so supposedly they started dropping dramatically after like episode 4. This was the lowest overall show. This was the lowest viewed Star Wars show of all the shows. It dropped after 4. They said it picked back up. It picked back up on episode, the finale, but it still wasn't. You know what I'm saying, a top show or whatever, right? So so those numbers you saying that's true.
Okay. Yeah.
So
but like I said, I just primarily like I said, I like for things to get a little bit more fleshed out. So that's why I like at least the second season for things. But after numbers, after the storytelling, like it was going to be a miracle for it to be for it to be able to get a second season. So yeah, not it's upsetting at first, like the fleshing out the story, but beyond that, it's not surprising.
Bro, then you just go online. and look what people are saying. Like people are happy it's ending. Like oh
Yeah,
God, thank God or whatever, right? Like,
yeah,
cause how many times you gonna strike out, man,
yeah.
before
It's
you finally realize you're not doing something right, bro. Like you
yeah.
keep the definition of insanity, bro. You continue to keep
Mhm.
doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, bro. We talk about this
Yeah,
so many times. Like I said, you heard me rant about this so many times with Star Wars, bro. And like, I mean, it was cool. You know, it was cool to see Dark Plagueis on the screen. I heard
yeah,
so much about him. It's a good thing we finally seen how how he looked and all that stuff,
yeah,
and that can it can help you mold your idea of what happened before Episode 1, Star
yeah,
Wars Phantom Menace. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
he was Darth Sidious's master, right? And don't remember Darth Sidious killed him or whatever. That was the story. Killed
yeah,
him. So you kind of got that, you know, filled in or whatever. But I don't know, cuz Star Wars
mhm,
definitely got to do something different, bro. They got to do something different, man. Like I said, you're
yeah,
losing a lot of your audience, bro. Like I said, it's to the point like you're becoming a forgettable show. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. That was when that came out.
yeah,
And I don't know. That's on Disney, bro. They got to do something different, bro. Get somebody else in charge over there in Disney, man. I'm sorry.
yeah.
But yeah, man. You ready to get to the next stuff? The rest
Yes,
of the news.
yes,
All right, man.
sir.
Let's go ahead and get to these. Listen, man. This is going to really excite you here, cuz. Uh-oh. Vincent D'Onofrio says Daredevil Born Again will get much further with the violence than the Netflix series. Says speaking to the level of violence featured in the upcoming Daredevil Born Again, Kingpin actor Vincent D'Onofrio says there's one thing in particular that my character does that I can't believe made it into the cut. I got some opinions on this what he just said, bro, in the overall MCU. But go ahead, bro. What you got?
I think it's fantastic. What's surprising is that we know that it's going to be on Disney Plus, and they said it's going to be more violent. Because I thought
Mhm.
like Netflix would have been like the bar for violence when it came to the MCU, and it was like nah. And when they dropped that, it was like nah, it's going to be more violence. Like oh, okay. I mean, I'm not against it, but it's just surprising, you know. So it's looking forward to it. The fact that they going back with the basically going back with the Netflix crew as well as Daredevil, having Punisher there as well. Like, yo, they know like this is it feels like MCU correcting itself, you know,
Mm.
because that's what it needed. The fact that there was a chance that they were going to do things a lot different, which made us all nervous. Like, but this is a successful show. Like, why not make it canon? Why not like bring everybody back? But Iger being back and Feige agreeing to go that route. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm working on doing better. So that's much needed and appreciated. What you think?
Man, listen. This tells me a lot, and not just this show. If you seen Deadpool Wolverine, you know what I'm about to say. It looks like Disney is pulling the reins back a little bit.
Mm,
We talked about the fact that Disney has a certain image they try to uphold, a more family friendly image.
yeah,
And I think that Bob Iger is kind of pulling the reins a little bit and saying, "Yo, you know what? I think we're fine with releasing more rated R content, more violent content, right? I think we're
yeah,
okay with that. I think people are smart enough now to kind of discern the difference and stuff like that, right?
yeah,
Um, as long as they slap a certain label on there, I think the parents should be smart enough to know, like, y'all can't have my kid watching this. This dude slamming dudes' heads and car doors and all that type of stuff. But
yeah,
we already saw that decision with like I said with Deadpool and Wolverine. Listen,
yeah.
I already knew this show was gonna be violent, man. Spoiler alert, y'all. Spoiler alert. If you didn't want to know this, I kind of didn't want to know this, but I mean, I know it now, so whatever. Punisher's gonna be in this show.
Mm,
We saw clips of him in there.
yeah.
We know if you saw this Punisher Daredevil, I mean, I'm sorry, the Punisher Netflix show.
Oh my god.
If you saw the Punisher Netflix show, you know
Listen.
ain't nothing PG, nothing G, nothing. Come close to a PG 13 nothing, Disney nothing when it came to the Punisher from Netflix. When
Yep.
I saw that they added him in there, I said, okay, I think they're gonna let this kind of it's gonna kind of get a little violent, bro. Now I'm
Yep.
with you. I thought the limit of the violence would be Netflix worthy.
Yeah.
He's not the first person I heard say that it's gonna probably be a little bit more than Netflix. He's not the first person I heard say that. It's just funny that him being the actor in the show, he's saying that, yo, listen, y'all thought Netflix was crazy,
Yeah. That's
and then you
different.
want and for you to put this on Disney Plus, this is not something going to Hulu.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
bro, listen, in the past it would have been Hulu. In the past it
Yeah.
would have been Hulu. We saw other small Marvel properties, Cloak and Dagger, blanking on the man name. Dealt
The
with like witchcraft and stuff. Is it Hellstrom? Hellstrom?
oh yeah, Hellstrom.
He had
Yeah, I
yeah,
know. Yeah.
yeah, he had a show on there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the more violent, more rated R type of content they put it on Hulu. Bro, they don't
Yeah.
care no more. I'm gonna tell you what's
Yeah.
going Deadpool Wolverine gonna be on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Oh
Logan's
yeah.
on Disney Plus right now.
Yep. Deadpool
We
is
know
on Disney Plus.
yeah, both of the Deadpools on Disney Plus.
Yep.
This is gonna be on Disney Plus, right?
Yep.
So that's why I said, listen, man, I think Bob Iger and them are kind of pulling the reins a little bit, bro.
Yep.
They're realizing if you just put the good content out, no matter what the rating is, bro, it's going to make money, bro. We just
Yep.
saw Deadpool be the highest grossing rated R movie of all time. And
Yep.
so, listen, I'm not mad at it, bro. Just give me my show, cuz, and leave me alone. That's all I'm asking you to do, okay? Just give me my show, leave me alone, man. But I cannot, bro. Listen, you know it's my boy, bro.
Yeah.
It was my boy, bro. I cannot wait till this show come out, man. I can't wait. Give me a trailer, cuz. Dang, give me a trailer, bro. And stop playing. But all right, bro.
I think what helped with the push was Disney Plus setup. It has like the parental controls now.
Yeah,
So once they got parental controls, they have the levels for like mature rated R. Well, not mature, but rated R. Your PG-13. Once they got those levels, to where like kids won't be able to just start watching all the stuff. I think that's where it's like now we can actually start opening up our as far as the rated levels of movies and shows that we put on here. It's like,
bro,
yeah, that once it's especially like they had bought Fox, and we knew it was going to be like a slow roll into the Disney or into Disney Plus. But yeah, I
right,
feel like once they got the parental controls on it, it's like now we can drop everything.
bro. Just think about this for a second, cuz you remember when this show was so close to coming out as the original version that they had a plan for, and Daredevil wasn't gonna get his suit until like episode like 6. Just
I was
imagine,
ready. I was ready to fight when I heard that.
bro. Listen, somebody could have caught some hands. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, bro, listen. If matter of fact, too, that's another thing too. What's the boy? I'm blanking on Daredevil's name.
Charlie Cox.
Thank you, Charlie Cox. Came out also and said it's gonna be some cameos in this show too, cause that cameos that we don't even know nothing about.
Holy smakies.
I'm gonna ask you this: if you had to put your house on it,
Mm.
you think it's gonna be Michael Coulter, Luke Cage?
It has to. Like, I don't like. So I don't think we've talked about it. So did you show Jessica Jones? Did you
So
do that?
Jessica, yeah. So for those who don't know what he's talking about, Jessica Jones is supposed to be rumored to be in season 2. So you
Yeah.
think she's gonna be the cameo in season 1?
No, no, no. So my thing is this: I don't think anybody else will get their own show moving forward. Just because well, listen to me. Remember
Okay,
Disney said, remember Iger and Feige said that they're cutting down on the amount of
right.
shows. So if you're already planning for season 2 of Daredevil, like if you're only doing what was it, 2 movies, 3 shows, or 3 movies, two
Yeah,
shows?
it was like two. It was like yeah, two, 3 movies, and then
Yeah.
like 2 shows. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
So you have Daredevil that's dropping. It'd be better for you to just add the Defenders to Daredevil
that's why
instead of
I
having
knew you.
it.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say
Yeah,
that.
I think that's
Yeah,
what's going to end up happening. I think that's how
I
they're going to end up. So hopefully, this means that we will have longer seasons. of Daredevil, just because instead of having different shows, pull them all right here. You already have them established as far as like Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Punisher, and then whatever you decide to do with Iron Fist. Even if you bring old dude back, you'll have better writing for it as well, just to give him an opportunity. But if you do bring him back, like you have a crew of people that's established
Right.
all the way through, so you don't have to waste any other time with backstory. So everybody just go into Daredevil, and there you go. You have your defenders and everything right there. Because even if you do decide to do the defenders, you can do 2 seasons of Daredevil, and then you no longer do Daredevil, and you just stick with defenders.
Right.
And so
Right.
at that point, everybody can have like their own moments within it instead of them taking from Daredevil. It's like it just flows from Daredevil to Defenders, and that's your one consistent show. And then you just go one other show that can interchange or whatever. So I think that will be the best way of setting it up.
Okay. I'm not mad at that, cuz. I'm not mad at that, man. That sounds like a great idea. I can't argue that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you another question. You think they still doing the 18 episodes? Have you heard any changes on that?
I haven't heard anything. I think that, like I said, I think that's what will allow them to bring everybody in. It's those
Whew,
if
that's a
they stick with
lot of
18,
episodes.
it's a lot. But I think that's what will allow them to bring everybody in is 18 episodes. Because
Listen, no.
you can have like all the cameos. You can't. I'm, if you're sticking with, I'm just going off of what they said. If you're sticking with 2 episodes, you cannot flesh out everything in just 8 episodes, 8 to 10 episodes. Like it has to be
Listen.
it has to be long seasons, and you have to be able to pull everybody within it because it's just more compact with it.
Right. Now, I'm gonna tell
So
you right
yeah,
now. I'm gonna tell you right now, cuz let's just say, like I said, I'm with you. I haven't heard anything. That's why I asked you if you maybe you heard something out there. If
yeah,
I haven't heard anything about them changing it from 18 or whatever, but if they
yeah,
keep it at 18, I'm with you. You better flush
yeah.
the L out this show, bro. I don't want
Exactly,
it better not be that
exactly.
cookie cutter stuff that we see, bro,
Yeah,
when you cut it
yeah,
from like down like 8 or like six
yeah,
or 8 episodes or
yeah.
whatever. You got
Flush it,
18 episodes.
flush it all.
18. Which no
Yeah.
no no. Did we hear something about they cutting down like 13 or something?
I think 13 was the lowest at some point, but if I haven't even really
Because
heard.
I think maybe we talked about I thought we somebody talked about it or something. I thought maybe we was like, yeah, because remember Netflix was 13.
Yeah,
I thought or 12 or something like that. I can't. I mean, I could be tripping. We probably gotta go back in the archives. But I thought maybe we did talk about something. That's why I asked, did you hear anything? Because I thought maybe we did talk about that, but I'm not sure.
yeah,
But let's just say for the sake of argument, even 13. Let's say even 13,
yeah,
right? Even
yeah,
at 13, you've been doing these 6 and 8s and 9s or whatever, right?
yeah.
You give 13 episodes, you better flush the bleakity bleep out of that, bro. Like it better be
I
on
think
point, bro. And it's Daredevil too. You got the same crew and everything,
mhm.
showrunners or whatever, bro. Action choreographers and all that stuff from the Netflix show. Better be fired, cuz.
I just looked it up. It says 18.
Oh, it's still 18?
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
18.
Cuz
It
better be
says it,
okay.
expected to
Let
consist of 18 episodes divided into 9 episode halves. So it's going to be 2 parts,
so
and they're going to split it in 9.
so it's gonna be like 2 seasons.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if they're doing like that, so I guess we're getting a total of 4 seasons. It'd be nine, nine,
I
nine,
mean,
nine.
if they do, yeah, if they do too.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Man, I can't wait for this show to come out, bro.
Man, listen.
Man, but yeah, my bad, y'all. Went on a tangent on that, but yeah, I just can't wait for that show.
Yeah.
Check this out, cuz. Glenn Powell confirms he hasn't met with Marvel or DC, but he isn't ruling it out. Says, I just saw Deadpool and Wolverine freaking had a blast. I think
Mhm.
Sean and Ryan did with it. With that, it's like extraordinary and just such a fun flavor for the audience. I think James Gunn, Peter Safran, and what they're doing at DC, I think is going to be really, really good for the business. Kevin Feige and James Gunn pick up the phone. Glenn Powell has previously expressed interest in playing. Okay,
Yeah.
playing Batman. The new DC universe is going to need their new Bruce Wayne. Could you see Twister Star take on the Dark Knight, or would you cast him for someone else? Cuz listen to me, cuz you okay? You're not listening to me, bro. You're not listening to me. Listen, when I watched Twisters,
Mhm.
I forgot what scene it was. It was something in the scene, bro. It struck me at that moment. I said, you know what, bro? That's Batman right there.
Yeah,
That's Batman. So he says that he hadn't talked to anybody. I think that's a lie.
yeah. Ain't
I
no
think
way.
somebody talked to him. I think
Yeah,
somebody you under the Warner Brother umbrella and you didn't talk to James Gunn yet.
yeah.
You had
You,
fans throwing the idea you being Batman out there and you ain't talked to James Gunn yet.
you have, what was it, the past 2 years or 3 years now? Two highly successful movies. Between the it was Twisters,
Oh,
uh,
oh, and
the reboot.
Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick reboot. So it's like nothing.
What's it called? Top Gun.
Yeah, Top Gun. It's like nothing. Like,
Listen, I remember I told you when we talked. I think we talked about it on the show. I believe he's following
yeah, yep.
the cast
Mm-hmm.
of Superman, and he's also following James Gunn.
Yeah. But
Because
yeah,
I'm trying to
exactly.
tell you. All right, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. That's Batman right
That's,
there, bro. That's
I'll tell
Batman.
you. That's what I was ready for during Comic Con. Say we found
Mm-hmm.
out Bruce Wayne and he would have walked out. Don't even talk about Batman. You found your Bruce Wayne. That's just get ready for Superman. Because right now it's all about Superman. So you don't even want to mention Batman, but we found out Bruce Wayne.
Bro, listen. I'm willing to put King House on it, bro. I'm telling you. I think he gonna be Batman, bro. Like he got the perfect, like it's everything is like lined up for him. Like I said,
Yeah,
and on top of that, he's under the Warner Brother umbrella right now. You
yeah,
telling me, you like I said, you got those you got the clues to where when you started following the different cast members of Superman,
yeah,
and then you follow James Gunn.
mm,
I'm just saying, and James Gunn is known for listening to the fans, bro.
yeah,
Remember how you think Corn Sweat got the Superman job?
yeah.
Listening to the fan. I'm just saying, cuz I'm just saying, bro. All right, we gonna find out. We gonna find
Yeah,
out. But hey, it's a lot of times, man. Like, hey, I was harking back to the the Andrew Garfield saying, "Oh no, I didn't talk to Marvel about coming back to play Spider Man." Oh, okay. And what
yeah,
happened? We just saw him in the movie.
yeah.
So these folks be lying sometimes, bro, just to kind of get throw us off their trail, bro. But it's like, well, we knew you was Superman, or we knew you was
Yeah,
Batman, we knew you was Spider Man, or whatever, bro. Like, we knew that. You just lied to it. We knew you lied, or whatever.
exactly.
So I'm not mad at him lying, because they probably under oath. Like, I can't say nothing, right? So
Yeah, the
yeah,
NDA. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, DC might just be like Marvel. Like, if you say anything, we sniping you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So I mean, I can't be mad at him. But I'm telling you, I think he's gonna be Batman, bro. I really do think he's
Yeah.
gonna be Batman. But check this out, cuz this is a movie me and you saw. Alien Ramos director pitches an Alien versus Predator movie co-directed with Prey director. Said Fede Alvarez is open to direct an Alien versus Predator film, but only if he has help. Maybe it's something I can co-direct with my buddy Dan Alvarez. Says 2022 Prey director Dan Trencherberg. He said I'll direct half and he'll direct the another half. What you think? Cause you've seen both Prey and you also seen the new Aliens, bro. What you think, man?
I like it. If it's those two being able to work together, being able to split it up between like you have the Predator movie, and it's basically like two movies brought together, like the way that they say in like two halves. One is writing about the alien, one's writing about the Predator. Like I think that'd be fun, especially with these two. Like both of these new well, Prey was new, the way that they did it. Alien was it's a new movie, but not necessarily new concept. But the way that it was just shot, the storyline, it was amazing. But yeah, if those two come together to be able to do an AVP, like a new version of AVP, oh, I'm absolutely there. This like it would have to be an IMAX movie. To
Oh,
be
no, no,
able
no.
to
It's not.
do
It's
that.
not. It's not going to Hulu. It's not going to Hulu.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this would be something fantastic. But yeah, I'm 100% behind them if they decide to do that. What you think?
Uh, the one thing I like about these new, like you said, Aliens is more of a I don't want to say reimagining.
But it's
It's
like
a it's like a revisit
yeah,
of the original, like Alien and Aliens, right? I think because I think they said the story is supposed to take place between Alien and Aliens. So that's why you saw a lot of it. The you felt that nostalgia, the old, the visuals, the way it looked, the aesthetics, all that stuff, man. Like they went back to the practical when it came to the aliens and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm with you. If I could keep it like in that form, I think that might work. Prey, I think it stripped it down to the pure essence of the Predator stories. It wasn't some goofy and way out there or whatever. And so, um, I mean, listen. My thing is, I'm not. If they came out with it tomorrow and said, "Yeah, we're coming out with this movie," I'm not gonna be like, "No, don't do that." But
Yeah, right.
I kind of want to see both of these directors get one more movie for each character, for each franchise, and then maybe go into doing the Alien versus Predator, because I want to. Not that I think it's a fluke. I just want to see if
They
how
both got
you
it.
yeah, they both got it. If this is established well enough to say, okay, we got. I think we got it under control now. Now let's do the Aliens versus Predator or whatever, right? But like I said, if they came back tomorrow and said we're gonna go ahead and do the Alien versus Predator, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, no, don't do that. I'm still gonna go see it or whatever, because both movies were great, right? But
Mhm.
I would like, if you ask me, I just want to see both of them do that one more movie, because we already know they're coming out with Prey 2. We already know about that. And a
Yeah.
lot of people I've been seeing online are already asking for another Aliens, bro. And there's a lot of directions they can take that Aliens movie. You know what I'm saying, from what we saw in the movie. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I said, I'm fine with it, bro. But if you ask me, just go ahead and get one more movie on each side first, and then we can start talking about that, because hey, we got to redeem ourselves with that Alien vs Predator movie, bro.
Oh yeah,
Definitely got to do
absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
Because last but not least, man, check this out.
Yeah.
James Gunn says Superman wrapped filming a year in advance to give the visual effects artists time to do their job properly. Huh. Responding to a question on social media about visual effects artists getting overworked, James Gunn praised artists and pledged to give them the time they needed, adding, "This is why we wrapped Superman a year before release." What you think, Cuz?
That's fantastic. It was. I, I think we talked about it. I had listened to the Last of Us podcast, and it had the video game creator and the director
Yeah,
of the show. They were together on a podcast, for the whole podcast, and just giving the different ideas and everything. And they even talked about it when it came to visual effects. The creators, they had one particular visual effects creator for the show that came from a company. The company said, and they essentially said that the this company, I forgot the name of it, is very successful, and so they essentially get to choose who they work with when it comes to movie shows and things like that. And because of Last of Us video game, it was already established. So everybody knew how great the video game was and how successful the game was. So when they came to that company, it was automatically yes. And who they sent to do the visual effects was one of the better folks for it. And
right,
so, like nowadays, it's really tough to find great visual effects because it is everything is visual effects from shows, movies, just everything is visual effects. Just between social media, like it's just constant things in front of us as far as being needing visual effects, and so uh, commercials, video games, like TV shows, sports, like it's all visual effects. So you need to be able to have enough people for it. And right now, it's just not enough people for the amount of stuff that's coming at us. And so for him to take to even know like that they're going to need time. Like we have a lot of stuff that we have going, and so for him to know that and to plan ahead by we're going to do this, we're going to complete a year in advance. This gives the crew uh, 10 months or so to be able to do the visual effects, and then you have the 10 months or the 2 months to whatever. But that's a lot of time instead of a short timeline being worn, and then you end up getting like the flash type of visual effects. out there. So
Mm,
it's I love it. I absolutely love the fact that this is what we talk about when we say like in gun we trust. It's the small
yep.
details. It's
Yep.
not just the overarching things like the macro things. It's the blades of grass. Being able to pay attention to the details on the blades of grass, and that's the important parts are. Everyone thinks that it's just the macro part of things that's very important. No, it's the blades of grass as well as getting down into the weeds, being able to clear out the weeds. Because if you have a bunch of weeds here, that's when you start having a bunch of problems throughout your grass. So being
Yep.
able to get those weeds out so you can have a healthy lawn or whatever you grow is much better. So in gun we trust, man. What you think?
Listen, I may percent agree. I was just about to say that'll be the first thing I said in Gun We Trust.
Yeah.
Listen, I talked about Gun before in this sense. I talked about the fact that before Gunn got fired from Marvel, he was supposed to be the right hand man of Kevin Feige. I've
Yeah.
talked about this a million times. He was supposed to take on the cosmic side of Marvel. They wanted him to take on a whole division of Marvel, taking on the cosmic side, right? Then of course he got fired, and we know the rest is history. I also said this too. You can't tell me he works for a company like and has a close relationship with a guy like Kevin Feige and doesn't pick up on certain things. Like you
Yeah.
can't tell me that, right?
Yeah.
He also too. Somebody asked him, I think a couple weeks ago, where they asked him about, because normally when you do movies like this, now we live in an age where you got automatically pencil in reshoots.
Mhm.
This man has not had reshoots in the matter of fact. I think I said between the last two movies he's done, he's only had 1 day of reshoots.
Yeah. It's crazy.
1 day of reshoots between two movies, and of course those two movies being the Superman movies coming out and Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and we know how good
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was, right? And so somebody asked him like, "Yo, how did you do that?" He's like, "Yo, listen, you have to go in and over
Mhm.
prepare when you go into these situations, and that's how you are able to stay on track, stay on time, have things in orderly fashion, bro. And we're starting to
Yeah.
see that right now. Like I said, this man since day one, he came in and said, "Yo, this is coming out in this is coming out in that, or whatever."
Yeah.
Right? We talked about the fact that yo, he got the Superman movie started on time. He got the film. All right, we gonna start filming on this day. And guess what happened?
Mhm.
They started filming on that day. Hey, we trying to cut it off at this time. What they do, they cut it off
Yeah.
at that time to the point, like
Yeah.
he said, it's a year away from being released. He's giving the visual people time to get their stuff right because he learned from two different fronts. Because, like you just said,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Flash movie,
Yep.
and remember Marvel was going through it. Remember
Yeah.
this last little phase or whatever, right? They've been
Yeah.
going through with the visual stuff, bro. They've been getting backed up on the visuals to the point like they had so many movies coming out that the visual artists couldn't keep up. And so when
Yeah.
they put a movie out, the visuals like, ugh, I don't know about that one. Remember what
Yeah.
I tell you about when we saw the picture of Red Hulk? I said,
Oh yeah.
it just still kind of looks a little. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe they'll have it cleaned up by the time the movie come out or whatever, right? I'm saying all that. So with all that being said, James Gunn probably saw that and said, you know what? Let's get this movie, get everything wrapped.
Yeah.
Let's stay on this schedule. Let's get everything wrapped
Mhm.
in time to give these guys plenty of time to get this visuals and stuff right because that's the main part of this movie is the visual effects. You,
Yeah.
like I said, I like
Mhm.
Flash, but I also could be honest with you and say, yo, the visuals were trash, bro.
Yeah.
Like you don't want that with this movie, especially with this movie being very, 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 very very, very important, bro. This is the
Yeah.
very first movie to start off the DC universe, bro. You
Yeah.
got to make sure everything is correct. You got to make sure all your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted, bro. This is why he started when he started. This is
Mhm.
why he was preparing before they even started filming. He was talking about that. He's prepared so much, bro. Like I said, over preparing to the point we don't got to worry about reshoots. If you don't do any reshoots, that means you can finish at a certain time. Give the visual guys time to have that whole year to get the visuals right, and everything should be good to go when it was time to release the movie, bro. That's why I say, like you said, it's in Gun we trust over here, bro. And
Yeah.
Gun is constantly showing us why we say in Gun we trust, right? Like I like how he's organized. I like how he has a plan, bro. And just working with guys like Kevin Feige has shown him, like, yo, I gotta make sure everything is in order. Especially I'm the head of this studio. If it doesn't succeed, that falls on me. And that's what I like about James Gunn, bro. Like I said, he's so transparent, all that, bro. I like James Gunn, bro. I really do like James Gunn. I've been saying that for the longest, bro. But yeah. Cuz, listen, I got a
Theater.
question. I got a question for you, cuz. What are you watching?
All right. So last week, watched Alien Romulus. Great movie. It's if you haven't seen it, y'all definitely got to go see it. It's by far one of the better movies that's been out this year. Uh, Outside of Darrell's favorite movie, Borderland, uh, the movies have been on a run, and it's been pretty fantastic. I also started watching Kite Man. That show's so wild.
Oh,
I told
I think I missed the episode. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I told Will that I shouldn't have started watching it primarily just so I could just binge it all and just like at one time.
One
Once the
time, yeah.
season is because this show's so wild and funny. It's a great watch. I should definitely catch it. I I watched a biker movie on Peacock.
Peacock. It's
Uh,
Peacock.
yeah, and then I think it was something else. But that's the main stuff that I've been watching. I've been doing as far as like Nerd TV. It's Caveman has been the only one that I've really been watching, especially since House of Dragon has ended. Um, but yeah, Caveman's wild. What you watching?
I'm watching Kite Man. I'm watching I'm watching Solar Opposites. That came back out. I watched the Rick and Morty anime show.
Oh, I forgot about. Yeah, I gotta put that on my
Yeah,
list.
I think episode 2 came out. I'm not sure. I gotta check, but yeah, I'm watching that. I'm also watching One Piece. Still watching One Piece. I'm still watching Dragon Ball Z. I'm still on the Cell Saga with Dragon Ball Z. He just absorbed Android 18.
I haven't touched it.
Um, yeah. I don't ask me where I'm at on One Piece, bro. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm still watching. That's all I know.
yeah.
I watched. So listen, man. Let me say something about Borderland, bro. Is it a masterpiece? No. That movie's not as bad as everybody made it seem like it was, bro. It was okay, bro. It was okay. Like
Yeah.
it had its problems or whatever, bro. But folks made it seem like it was a worse movie, like the eyes was hurting and stuff, bleeding from the eyes, all that type of stuff. Bro, that movie
Yeah,
not that bad, bro. Like when I saw that movie, my wife was like, "So you okay?" Like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like I don't know why
yeah,
people was saying it was like a train wreck or whatever. It was okay, bro. Um, and listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't know anything about the mythology of Borderland. I know of Borderland. I don't know anything about Borderland. I didn't play the game, so maybe
yeah.
that's why a lot of people didn't like it, or whatever. But no, but I mean, even the critics were like downing it or whatever. But it wasn't that bad, bro. Was a great no, but it wasn't that bad. That's why I always recommend folks go see stuff for themselves too, man. Because
Yeah.
we hear a lot of stuff, and then you see like, oh, I thought everybody said this was the worst movie I ever seen in my life. It wasn't. Like I said, saw Aliens. I saw the biker movie that you told us to watch.
Yeah.
Not bad, bro. Not bad. And I think that's it. I think that's all I've been watching. I'm trying to scan these. Hey, I got to scan the. Bro, I need to. Excuse me. I need to get back on Daredevil. I need to get on Jessica Jones.
That's
I
what you
need
need to
to.
do.
I need to finish season 2 of Jessica Jones. That's the only show of the Netflix shows I have not finished. I never finished season 2 of Jessica Jones. I need
Crazy.
to. I need to go back and finish the Lord of the Rings season 1 because I think season 2 comes out. I think it's
Pretty
out.
soon. Is it?
I think it came out on the 19th.
Dang.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. It might be
No,
next
no,
month.
no.
I'm not sure.
You might be right.
I thought I just saw what you call, but I could be wrong. But anyway, like I need to go back to watching that too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what I've been watching, man. Let's get to some of your questions and comments, man. I got a few of them here.
Dixon been talking to us.
Larry, man, what up, man? He here talking to us, man. He said good riddance to that Ookie Bookie show. He said he said to that wax show. What up with you, Larry, man? He says, man, Disney's really killing Star Wars, man. I'm not gonna, man, Larry. Oh my god, bro. Nah, we don't
Yes.
got time, but don't get me started. Me and Cuz, any thumbnail that you see that got Star Wars under our channel, just go watch that, bro. You'll hear my rants, bro.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah, Boba Fett was trash. My wife bought me the shirt and everything. I was ready for that show. I've been telling Cuz I've been ready for that show. That's all I talked about. I was ready for it when it came out. I was like, what did I just watch, man?
Yeah.
My bro, listen, my baby, my right baby toe hurt at the how bad it was, man. That's how bad it was. He said he loved Ahsoka, Andor, and Mandalorian. Yeah, I liked Mandalorian season 1 and 2. 3 was he also says Tales from the Jedi is also a great and Bad Bad. Yeah, Cuz like them shows. I'm not a Dave
Yeah.
fan, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not really a Dave Filoni fan. He says Tales and Empire was decent. Did I see that one? What's the show I watched? Cause Visions. Vision. I like Vision. Wait, hold on. Sorry, my bad. Hold on. I like Vision season 1.
Yeah.
There you go. Vision season 1 was fire. Season 2 was trash.
Yeah.
I was like, what did I just watch, bro? And I tried to give each episode a chance, bro. It just kept getting worse. Yeah, it got worse. I'm like, I don't know what this was.
So
He says,
Lord of the Rings drops August 29th at 2 a.m.
oh, 29th. Okay, so we got a few more days. Okay. He also says Clone Wars and Rebels are peak Star Wars. I would say you have to watch the Clone Wars to appreciate the prequels.
Yeah.
I tried to watch the animated one, yeah. The only Clone Wars I watched, I don't know if you remember, Larry, they had there was a DVD of Clone War, like an animated Clone War. Remember that? Because I had it. We watched it. It was drawn, not the 3D like printed what they got now. I'm talking about the hand drawn. Yeah, that's when we first saw Count Dooku. It came out before the movie came out, before episode 3 came out. Yeah. Remember I had that one. We was waiting on like season 2 to come out, or the second part 2 to come out or whatever. But yeah, that one was fire. But I'm just not a big fan of that. Like anything Dave Filoni, I'm not really a big fan of, Larry. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Could kind of know my opinion on that, but
yeah,
I've tried. I'm just like, it's not winning me over, bro.
Yeah, that's
He
how
said,
knows Star Wars, right?
He said Dave ain't touched most of the new stuff, unfortunately. Man, he did Ahsoka. He did. I thought he did have a hand in Obi-Wan, because supposedly, I mean, we covered it on the show. He had got. I think they had placed him in charge of Disney. I mean, Star Wars television side.
Yeah.
I remember talking about that on the show. They had an article talking about that, and I remember saying on there. I think, matter of fact, I did say this. I was like, bro, I wasn't like, I wasn't excited about it. I said I'll give it a chance, but I wasn't excited about it. I'm not really a big Dave Filoni fan, bro. Like I just don't. I think he's a little overrated. Like I don't know. There's nobody. Even I even lost faith in Jon Favreau.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I just nobody winning me over right now, bro. Not really.
It's a struggle across the board.
Across the board, bro. He says Acolyte has some best lightsaber fights, but the story was super weak. Yeah, the last episode was literally come clickbait for season 2 to get greenlit. Darth Plagueis should never been in there, or Yoda.
Yeah,
like I mean, it is what it is, though.
Yeah.
He says I'm glad Kevin Feige got his power back and scrapped the entire show. Yes.
Yeah.
He said they had them start from scratch. Now it's going to be OG Daredevil show with better effects. Larry, they were talking about the original idea of Daredevil was supposed to be he wasn't gonna get his suit to like episode like 6, bro. Literally episode 6. I'm with you. If he didn't scrap that show, it was gonna be a lot of mad fans, bro. Especially after people who saw the original Netflix Daredevil show. It was gonna be a lot of mad fans, and I would have been one of them. I'm not gonna lie to you. He said Star Wars needs to fire. Man, why you preaching, bro? Stop, y'all was calling her preaching, bro. Hey, let church say amen, bro. But Jesus, he says Star Wars need to fire Kennedy. I feel Dave is handcuffed by her. If they give Jon Favreau her job, Star Wars will be in good hands. He is a co-father of the MCU since he started it all with I am. But yeah, listen. I do agree with firing Kennedy. I've been saying that
for a while.
uh for a while. Yeah, I think I don't really trust John Favreau to be the head of Lucasfilms. I would rather it be more of a what's the word I'm looking for? I, I don't know. I don't. To be honest with you, Larry, I'm sorry. I don't trust neither one of those guys to run Star Wars right now, bro. If there's some kind of way they could have got like George Lucas, I know he sold it or whatever. Like some kind of way they could have got George Lucas back to kind of not to
Run it, but just to oversee it.
kind of like
Like,
oversee it or whatever, right? Like
yeah.
something, bro. I don't know, man. They gotta do something different,
Like
bro.
he's that last check before it gets released.
Yeah, something, bro. But we're gonna read all Larry's comments because he went in today. He says they're going to make Daredevil more like Law and Order show with a little crime fighting and She-Hulk episode. Thank goodness they scrapped that show. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Who?
man.
Larry, listen to me, bro. Listen, Larry. If they had came out with that show the way the original idea was gonna be,
Throwing
somebody was gonna
hands,
have to catch some hands, Larry. Do you understand me, bro? Somebody was
throwing.
gonna have to catch some hands. Uh Said I think live action Miles Morales would appear in Daredevil. Ooh, okay. Said or Prowler. He said they are trying to they're tired of fighting over Tom Holland once Spider-Verse comes out. I think the MCU wants Miles to replace Peter. We'll see, man. We'll see. I don't know if those two will be in the movie, but cause two Sony products. But
Yeah,
we'll see, man. We'll see. Oh, he said Glenn Powell for Century. Oh, I think Larry, I think they already got somebody.
they already
Yeah, they already
got
got somebody
what's
for
his
Century,
name?
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. They already got somebody for Century. After what's the name left Thunderbolt. What's the name from Walking Dead? I'm blanking on his name.
uh,
Right, why am I blanking on that man name, bro?
Glenn. He played Glenn.
Yeah, he played Glenn. He also plays in Invincible. He's the voice of Invincible.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Why am I blanking on this man name, bro? I hate when I do that. But yeah, he was the original Century. Then they end up casting. I don't know if you saw Top Gun Maverick, Larry. It
Steven
was a
Young.
dude. Steve, yeah, thank you. Excuse me. It was the dude with the glasses in Top Gun Maverick that's going to play Century. He got casted in that role. Yeah, he said yeah. He said yeah, I already know. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm telling you, he would be. I'm telling you, Larry, he'd be a good Bruce Wayne, bro. I'm telling
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Says Damon or no Damon in the new Batman. I don't want to see another origin story with Batman. So, uh, um, James Gunn said he's going to be established already.
Yeah.
So it is going to be Damon. It's called Batman Brave and the Bold. Like he's already established. So if Damon is the Robin, then that means his Batman is established.
Yeah.
So you remember he's like the what the I mean if you want to count Stephanie Brown,
I
fifth
just need
Robin.
I just need to know how many steps away from quarter of hours are we now?
We better be a pinky toe away. I'm trying to tell you right now.
Listen.
He says to be honest, the Joker casting is just as important as the Batman casting.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say that yet, Larry, because we don't know who the original or who's gonna be the first bad guy in Batman Brave and the Bold. Like I said, like Cuz said, it could be Quarter Owls. You could completely flip the script and say Quarter Owls, bro. And if you say that, then you need to leave me alone. Okay, just leave me alone. You don't gotta say nothing to me. Just take my wallet. That's all you got to
yeah,
do. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't know. Yes, it is important though, because you don't want another Jared Leto, bro. You really don't.
Oh my god.
He also says y'all have way more faith in Gunn than I do. I do like him giving the visual team a year to get everything crisp good. He said, my fingers across. Yeah, listen, Larry. I'm not saying you got to have the same faith as us. It's just that watching how DC has moved, and not necessarily DC because they just started their studio, but
Yeah.
seeing how Warner Brothers moved over the last since 2013, this is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
You actually the one main problem that Warner Brothers had, they had no vision, they had no direction. It was always reactionary. If this movie didn't succeed, oh my god, we gotta scrap everything and start over. They'll get a good movie. Oh, okay. Then follow with another bad movie. Okay, strap it up again. We got to start all over. And it's just like, bro, you have to work out a plan. James Gunn has a great circle of people that he's working with. Work out a plan. Stick with that plan. Like Cuz always says, if you hit a bump in the road, just course correct it, take the good out of it, leave the bad out, bro, and you course correct it, and you continue to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You don't get reactionary like, oh my God, they don't like it. We gotta start all over. No, just continue,
Yeah.
fix it, fix the problem. You see what the problem is,
Yeah.
fix the problem, and move forward, bro. And that's what I like about James Gunn. He's understood. He's understand what's at stake here. He working for Marvel has given him that vision. He sees it.
Yeah.
I see how Kevin Feige and them been moving. Let me go over and do kind of implement some of that stuff into how I do my thing over here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that. What up, Black Noir? What up, man? He said just Ben's Cape Crusader. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Great show.
And then he says, Vision season 1 was good. Yeah, I listen. I will speak to the heavens on Vision season 1, Larry. Season 2 was trash. I'm sorry. Season 2 was trash. Let's see. Black Noir said maybe I should give John Cena, James Gunn, and Peacemaker a try. What? You didn't see Peacemaker? Black Noir.
Go up one more. He said he didn't see it. Yeah, he agreed with Larry. But I keep hearing Peacemaker is good, so yeah, he hadn't seen it yet.
Black Noir, you haven't seen? Oh my God! What are we doing?
Yeah, you gotta go see that, man.
You gotta see, man. I done seen Peacemaker twice already, bro. I done seen that season twice already, man. Matter of fact, they already coming out with already working on season 2 already. He says he didn't touch Obi-Wan. That was already done before he was. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. He also says so how I don't like James Gunn, you don't like Dave Filoni. Yeah, I don't like Dave Filoni, bro. Only difference is critics and audiences across the board have loved James Gunn stuff. Just go on Rotten Tomatoes and any other rating site, and it's proven. So that's why I say like Dave Filoni stuff feels like a TV show. Like it feels like a generic TV show. That's how it feels to me. It's like I mean, yeah, it got Star Wars name on it, but hey, Acolyte has Star Wars name on it. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's kind of how I feel about it. No, I know, Larry. I know. I'm just saying, like, they gotta do something, Larry. They gotta do something, bro. They gotta change up something, bro. Cause you continue to keep doing the same things and ain't nothing working, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Yeah, Steven Yen. Yeah, we got it, Black Noir. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And yes, we did, Kareem. Yes, we did. And we recommend y'all go see it too.
Yes.
There was one part at the end, bro. Man, we freaked the hell out of us, bro.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Bro, we literally was in the movie, and bro, Terry don't remember she yelled this, but I do. I bust out laughing. She said, when it showed that part, she said, "Oh hell no!" I remember she said, "Oh hell no!" I said, "What the?" I said, "What the hell?"
Crazy,
bro, man. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen Aliens, man, go see Aliens, bro. Go see Aliens. Yeah, Quarter Hours would be dope, bro. That's the one thing Larry, listen to me, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm willing to put King's House on it. I'm telling you, it might not be in this movie, but why would I tell y'all? Quarter Hour's gonna show up in the DCU watch. Why would I tell you?
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Why would I tell you? Black and Wall says, I know real. He said, here's my main reason. I'm not a huge fan of Cena. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's cool. But the show is great, bro. The show is definitely great. But yeah. Man, listen, man, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. The engagement was wild today, man. Shout out to Larry, man. Larry, we're gonna get you back on the show too, man.
Yeah.
But listen, man, we definitely appreciate y'all boys geeking out with your boys, man, for another episode, of course, because we geeked. Well, we encourage you guys to stay geeked out here, man. Listen. Please, if you're new to the channel, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, and join us here. Geek out with your boys. Matter of fact, turn that notification bell on too, because as y'all see, we don't have a set time we drop these things, man. We just, hey, cuz, you want to do a show today? Cool. All right, bam. And then we join it. Appreciate you, Kareem, man. Got a new subscriber, man. Kareem became a member, man. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like button, man, on the way out, man. We definitely would appreciate that. That'll help us build that algorithm up and find more geeks like yourselves, man, to join us here. We will definitely talk about. I don't know what's matter of fact, cuz been sending me some more stuff. I just didn't have time to put it into the show, man. Cause listen, y'all.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. news is steady streaming through on the interwebs, bro. Like it's so much news, man, to the point we can't talk about everything. So we try to get as much as we can, or try to hit some of the like the yeah, the big stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, listen, just subscribe to the channel, man. We're gonna definitely be talking about it, man. So, but yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. And with all that being said, man, it is your boy Real
It's your boy Will.
and Jayla Brunson on. And yeah, man, listen, we out. Stay geeked.